This is a video of the Covermate system that's coming with the bindfast 5. After printing the book block, I've already put it through the bindfast 5, so you can see the glue is glued it together. Then what I do is I take the cover I'm going to use and I pre-crease it using a pen. I mark before I even start. I mark where it's going to need to be so that I can then put it through my creaser, which is this machine right here. This one you can get at Staples for, I think it was $15 or $20. It does not come with the system. I'm keeping the creaser. So now my cover is creased. So I take my book block, of course making sure that the title is in the same direction as the rest of it, or I'm going to have a problem. And there we go. Put it into the cover. Now, you can use it either way. Usually what I do is I'll take a piece of wax paper and put it around the cover, only because you're going to be heating up the cover and I don't want to mess up the inks, the toner on the cover. Place it into the thing, making sure everything else is still lined up. Let's see here, you can still see that, okay. Push it closed and press start. Now what I have found is that as it heats up, it will mark the indications. Once it starts to get about here and here, I'll start to push down just a little bit on the book block to help heat and melt the glue, so the two of them will bind together better. It usually lasts the first few lights that take the longest to get started as the system first heats up. So now usually I keep a little pressure here still, and I push down on the block itself just to make sure I get a nice seal on the cover. Turn that off, pull that back out, and I carefully peel off the wax paper. Make sure my book block went nicely into it, which it did. Let's see. So now you can see the glue's melted slightly on the edge along there and on the edge along here. And that's how the system works. Okay, now it's had some time to cool. You never want to check it right when it's not cool. And you can see the cover is glued to the book, as well as, I'm sorry, you can't see the video, as well as the pages are glued to the book. You always let the book sit to cool. Even longer than that, so that it has time to actually set, or you will have pages come loose if you don't give it time to set. The other thing I have found that occasionally if your toner doesn't sit right in the machine with the wax on it, you will have the wax pull some of the toner off. So an alternative is you don't put the wax on the cover and you just put it straight into the machine without the wax, kind of like just take the whole thing like this and put the whole thing in. And you can use the same exact process. The only difference is when you're done, you'll have a little bit of glue that seeps out the edges and gets into the machine. So you have to then every time you're done doing one book, which it's not that hard anyways, you go in and you clean the two spots where there's a little bit of glue. So when you put the next book in, it doesn't sit on top of that glue, because then you mess up the spine on the next one instead.